Bullshittery of the Week. Shodcast by Andy and Dan. Doo-doo-ba-ba-da-beep. The Andy and Dan Shodcast contains strong language throughout, so, avert your ears, children.
Hello and welcome to Andy and Dan's Shodcast with me, Andy, and this Dan.
Hello. It's still called Bullshittery of the Week, even though it's more Bullshittery of the several months.
As
it's becoming a theme now.
This is Shodcast 24.
Yes.
Out of 24.
Out of 24. For the foreseeable future. Yes, anyway. Hello.
Hello, if you want to contact us,
yes,
you can do it on Andy_Dan Shodcast
at outlook.com if you want to. It's up to you now if you're listening. Or just throw us what social media you've got, Andrew.
I've got all of them.
What did you search for?
We search for The Drew Gamer on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. You can find me all under The Drew Gamer.
Yes, and look for me, Danji's Designs, or Instagram, whatever. Facebook, you know.
You know the drill.
You know it. So, Andrew, it's been a while since we've done one of these.
Is it? I thought it was like 2 days ago.
I have short-term memory. But yeah, it's become a theme now, but we just do one basically as a catch-up what's been going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now and then.
Because we just don't have a lot of time.
Not got the time!
So what have you been doing, Daniel? Let's pretend we like each other.
Oh, well, I'll try, but I'm really crap at acting. I have been working on several projects.
Have you?
Each more ridiculous than the last.
Oh, tell me about it.
Mainly a children's book that I'm illustrating, which is really jolly good fun for all involved, and not stressful in any way, shape or fashion.
I see you like pandering to Bunty just in case she actually watches this.
Yes.
She's our only list.
I'm not saying that I'm contractually obliged to say that I like this, but I am.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to finish that off. I'm trying not to die at the same time. So that's what I've been doing. What about you, Andrew? What have you been doing? What have you been doing?
Oh, well, I've been expanding my channel empire into its various pies.
Oh, I like pie.
Do you?
I also like strudel. As we've covered in a previous episode, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I like
episode of our lives.
I like strudel too. It was like nothing like that. Said nothing like that. But yeah, I've been doing like all these.
I don't know what the hell we're on about.
When did they ever?
True.
Yeah, so I'm doing a Crash Bandicoot original trilogy series on my Facebook. So I've branched out to doing stuff on my Facebook.
Yeah, just go drop his Drew Gamer Facebook page a like. There's some more plug.
Yeah.
Plug. Because we did Crash 3 originally, didn't we?
Yes.
But then you started to do one again on the remake. But then the remake's got
horrible,
stupid controls.
It's got horrible control. Don't get me started on the controls. Right, you've got me started.
Go on.
Right. Because they made the mechanics like Crash 3.
Yeah.
But the momentum of Crash 1 and 2 is not the same as Crash 3.
No.
So you'll end up jumping, and they can't see this, but you can. So like the platform there, and that's the one you get to. Even with the slide jump, you'll go
and just miss for sure.
Yeah. All the flipping time.
Oh, it's alright, Andrew. I put a swear warning. You can flip all you want.
Flipping time, and you just get killed by like random things. So it's like in the sewer levels of Crash 2 where you have to jump across the gaps and there's those drones moving up and down. You just always miss the gap. And it's just like, oh god. So I stopped doing it on there and I went straight for
the old school emulator ones.
Yeah, because I didn't want to deal with Crash 1.
No one wants to deal with Crash 1, to be honest.
When I do Crash 1, I'm not going to 100% it. I'm just going to go through it.
Yeah, just
and hope for the best. Like Crash 2, I 100% it.
Yeah.
And Crash 3, I'll 105% it, or try to.
Yeah, Crash 3.
So I'll get you back on for that.
Yeah, I'll be joining him for that. Crash
Bandicoot 3 doing a proper one now. It's up to date and I'm all in the proper layout and everything.
Yeah, proper.
Also, I've been doing lots of live streaming.
Yes.
Like lots and lots and lots of live streaming.
God, sicken me. Videos are too long, Andrew.
Even though they're a live stream. But we won't get into that. I just got to the end of the Soul Silver Nuzlocke, randomizer Nuzlocke, and I don't know if I'm doing any more with it.
Yeah.
It's just too much training. Even like I set it up so that I can, when I'm off stream, I can like set it so Blissies only appear, and I set like it to like 10 times the experience and stuff. It's just like getting to level 80 is just going to take me forever.
For ages.
Like 80, 85. And then they could die, and then I can't use them.
I know, yeah, it's 2 tenths, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just like, oh.
You can save it for later.
Yeah.
How you did Rumble and stuff.
Oh.
But more intense.
I just, yeah. Like, some of the deaths I had were just like really annoying. Like Swampert, I was so annoyed
yeah,
about.
it took out your Swampert. Who did that again? Was it
Lance?
Lance, yeah.
I like used Waterfall on it. It took it down to really low HP, and it just kept using Air Slash, and it kept flinching me. And I kept recovering, and then it kept flinching me.
Oh.
And then I was like, right, I'm just gonna go for it. And then it crit me, killed me.
And
then something like that happened with Misty as well with Frostlass.
Oh, yeah, the Frostlash.
Yeah. And she just kept like confusing it.
Oh
And
god.
it just kept hitting itself with confusion, and it just died.
How it favours like confusion and stuff.
I was just like,
and
then Saliva, the licky got taken out by a Wobbuffet.
My dear Saliva.
Dear Saliva.
You're gone now.
R.I.P. You'll lick no more.
That's the last time your tongue gets you into trouble. Yeah, good.
Because like when you're against a Wobbuffet, you can't run from him.
No.
And there's a 50-50 chance that it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Because it'll either use counter or it'll use magic coat or miracle, whatever it's called.
Either way,
you're dead.
you're screwed.
So I was like, okay, I'll go for Power Whip, and it didn't kill it, and then it just like it used counter and just took me out. I was like, ah. It's exactly what I was like. I've also I finished off Crystal and Leaf Green.
Oh yeah, you finished them.
With the Legendary bunch.
Legendary. Yeah, go watch that. It's a truly magnificent playthrough.
That bit with Deoxys went on for ages.
You just couldn't get it right. You just sped it up. It's like it's like Imagine to do.
It's because I heard the music in when I did the Soul Silver remake. The Soul Silver, and I was like, oh, this is like comedic music, and then I was like, you know what, this will fit perfectly.
Take this.
But then I just needed to speed it up more though.
I know, yeah, just like
I didn't realise it went on for that long, and it still went on for that long. It went on for about 10 minutes or something, and then I cut it down to like, and then doubled the speed, and it was like 5 minutes or something. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. So you finish off your Emerald and Emerald, no, it was your Fire, Leaf Green, and your Crystal playthroughs.
Emerald I finished off before it's California.
Yeah, that's it.
World of Final Fantasy I finished off before California.
Yes.
And it's just bonus stuff now. We want to do it.
We've still got to do our what do you call it? What were we doing? Platinum,
yeah. Well, it's good. Well, the thing was, I was rendering one of them out, and there's a glitch on Windows 10 at the minute.
Oh God, no!
I thought it was my PC, but it's not, because I was talking to my friend about it, and he says his is doing exactly the same thing.
I haven't so shit at Windows 10.
I was rendering it out, and then every so often it just like goes and turns back on, and I'm just like, well, that was halfway through rendering, and it takes like 16 hours to render Platinum because it's like 6 video sources in one.
Yeah, it's a bit mental.
So I was just, I want to try and get them all out.
Yeah. And then by the time they're out, we should be ready to think. But though you'll be probably away by the time.
Yeah.
So when you come back, we can dive into it.
Yeah, I'm here all summer, so
I should be free by that time, and then we'll be able to do more stuff.
Yeah.
Which is good. Because we have got...
The only pain in the ass when I'm recording Platinum... Well, editing Platinum is I have to edit out your family.
Yes. Edit family right out of there.
It's alright, episode 9 didn't have them in there, so it took me like about 10 minutes to edit.
Yeah.
I just had to go through and make sure that the teams were matched up.
I do upstairs, but on Tar's laptop's like really slow and stuff, so it won't be able to run everything.
Yeah. Well, we do it on days where they're not there, or something. We do it on Fridays.
I have to wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Do it on Fridays before you... Anyway, this is a planning meeting.
Yeah, sorry.
This is a Shodcast.
So yeah, you've been streaming, I've been drawing.
I must have been writing.
Yeah, you've been writing. I've been writing, Andrew.
My game stuff that I can't talk about.
Secret. Can't talk about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, we are doing the format a bit differently. We're going to play a song at the end of the show instead of start, so we can dive straight into the bullshit.
Yeah.
Today's song is going to be Kingdom Hearts related is going to be Simple and Clean.
Yeah, Ray of Hope remix.
The Ray of Hope remix.
Birth by Sleep Volume 2 or 0.2 or 0.2.
0.257 and a quarter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We apologise for that little inconvenience there.
God. Andrew, what happened?
I don't know. It disconnected and then it reconnected. But I know how to fix it now.
Disconnected the mic, which is convenient.
It disconnected everything and everything just came back on.
But I'm learned to dread that noise now.
Yeah.
Windows 10. So, and then just everything died.
So yeah, as we were saying before, we were rudely cut off into silence.
Kingdom Hearts, but more specifically Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
And the news thereof.
Yes. You know what? I should open Kingdom Hearts Insider.
Yeah, let's look at some news.
What's over there?
So, I can't remember what. I think last time was just before Ultra Sun and Moon came out. So,
was I here? Did we talk about Toy Story?
I think we. Well, we'll talk about it now.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
We might mention it because I think we've talked about the thing. So the newest news is the Monsters Inc. world that's been added, and they showed a rather nice trailer for that.
Yes, they did. Well, they showed a big trailer. There was a lot of stuff in there.
2 trailers. You showed like they've revealed a new theme song, and then did a video of that showing some story stuff.
Yeah, right at the end of Riku, and he specifically says, "I can't use this. Guess I can't use this keyblade anymore. I'll leave it here for my other self."
Yeah,
and Mickey's like,
"What?" He really is.
And they're both in new costumes.
Yes.
Riku's looks. I really like Riku's design.
Yeah, very Noctis inspired.
Yeah, but it's colourful.
Well, yeah.
It's actually got colour to it.
Unlike
Noctis, who's
sort of just like added colour to it.
Yeah.
And patterns and stuff.
They're just like Noctis, and they went with a bucket of paint.
That Disney paint bucket, just throw it at it. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, and he showed that, but also we've seen leaked stuff of Monsters.
Yeah, we saw leaked stuff of Monsters Inc. for a long time, and everyone was like, "Oh no, it's not real."
But there was a lot of stuff, so we were like, "Is
yeah,
it real?"
It was like 20 different things. Hey, look, there's Mickey's costume.
And and he shows their new forms in the monster forms.
Yeah, that's super. Goofy's is just horrific.
It really is. It's very suitable, but Jesus Christ.
I like
zooming on his face.
I like Donald's look. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And Sora's looks alright.
Sora's like third up.
It says something about
one eye.
Yeah, it says something about screenshots, but I can't find them.
Oh
yeah, there's a orchestral tour coming.
Oh God, missed the last one.
Yeah, I was gonna end up going, but I'd come back before it finishes. Oh, no. It's in LA. It's very expensive. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, what's the new stuff we've heard about? Get Monsters Inc. World.
Monsters Inc. World. One of the biggest points in the trailer was like the opening of the trailer where they're in Tangled. It looks like Tangled, and Marluxia appears.
Oh yeah, they showed Marluxia,
and it was just like, oh.
And he's talking about that Sora, so you don't remember him because after chain of memories.
Yeah, and he says something about I'm with the true organization, but I don't know if that means he's with Xehanort.
Yeah, the proper organization or his own version, because
they tried to overthrow it. Yeah. That was their thing, so they're trying to overthrow it. But we didn't know what happened to the other ones.
No,
you never found out, so we don't know if he's still Marluxia or if he's his human form.
Yeah, it's hard to think because they don't know the nobody's got killed, not the
Heartless.
Yeah, so it's like that's why it's still
because like it said in Dream Drop Distance, just to throw a convolution in there because it's just like
well, it is convoluted, so let's just...
that anyone who has yellow eyes and pointy ears is a Xehanort, basically. And that he made the organization so that he could put his heart into other people and take them over, or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then Zigbar became one.
Yeah.
And
through association.
Sykes.
Yes.
Because I don't realise that. When I was thinking about that with Zigbar in Birth by Sleep. If you go through Terra's story, he doesn't have yellow eyes.
No,
and near the end, he has yellow eyes. Yeah. It's like, oh.
It's where you first click. It's like, oh, something's happened to him.
Yeah.
But you don't understand what.
So Dream Dot Distance.
Drop every single plot on you right at the end of Dream Dot Distance.
And then like pulls them all forward through time.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the 7 lights and 13 darknesses, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what this is about. But then they had all the stuff from last page in there, and it was just like,
yeah, it's like that's sort of like where a starting point for it.
yeah, because everyone was like, oh, we still don't know who the traitor is. And then after I watched it, I was like, I had an idea who it would be.
Yeah.
And then I looked up online, and everyone's like, oh, I think the traitor's Sora. And I was like, I don't.
What?
Why would it be Sora? I think the traitor was no one.
Yeah, I thought it was obviously it's no one.
Because he wanted the Keyblade War to start.
Yeah, every answer he gave to each of these apprentices was all contradictory of each other.
Yeah.
So it's clear like he was just like trying to start something.
Yeah, he just wanted to start the war. And then the other one he told
How did he
was...
saw it?
I don't know.
It's not
People
even
are idiots.
existed yet.
They're all named after the 7 Deadly Sins, weren't they?
I think so.
And then he...
I remember visually, but I can't remember like.
Yeah, they were like called Gula and stuff. I just remember because I did that for one of my games. It was like the 7 Deadly Sins written down.
Goulash.
Goulash. And then Lucia or something.
Yeah.
Or Luxa.
They were all part of clans, weren't they? And
Yeah. Those are the clans from Chi.
Chi.
Yeah. And
Chi.
the Master of Masters is going to have a big thing. I think he's just like going to turn out to be like the final
Yeah.
boss, or he's going to be a secret boss or something.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Because he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to disappear now, and he just left, and then he left the box, and he put his eye on the Keyblade, and he wanted one of his apprentices to pass that down. But I couldn't work it out if he was looking for Xehanort and giving it to Xehanort, or if it just kept getting passed down, and then eventually got to Xehanort.
Yeah.
I don't know what the time frame is for that.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking it's the reason why Xehanort's like that is because he's been like fingered by the Keyblade.
Yeah.
And he's like carrying out his plan. So even though he's the one doing it all, he's not actually the
he's
mastermind sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
You think he is the mastermind, but it turns out he's not.
Yeah.
And then there was something about. I just remember there was like so many things because if you start 0.2, it starts off with that apprentice stood there with the Keyblade.
Yeah.
Looking at it, and it zooms in on the eye, and you're like, what? And then when you watch that, you're like, oh, it's his eye that can see into the future or something. Or one of his eyes can see in the future, the other one was just like so he could see.
Yeah.
It was all like really weird. I was like, okay.
There's a lot of heavy, intense plot things about it now.
Yeah.
So it's like
standard Japanese, like intense storytelling.
Yeah. It seems more intense because the main series games have been so large gaps between them, and then they've done over the spin-offs, but they all connect. So it's like, oh god, you have to try and like piece them all together.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing my series, trying to do it.
Yeah, I'm just doing his
Kingdom Hearts.
current Let's Play.
I changed the name.
Was it?
Pseudo chronological.
Oh, a pseudo chronological.
Because it's not quite chronological.
Pseudo chrono.
Pseudo chrono.
Yeah, you're trying to do it in as much order as you possibly can.
Yeah. But we won't get into that. We'll continue with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Just drop a little promo in there.
Yeah, promo. The promo. Yeah, so Marluxia, then it showed Toy Story. It showed a little bit of Toy Story again, didn't it? Then it showed Monsters Inc.
Yeah, it's very Pixar fixed. Come on.
Yeah, all the worlds are all very...
It's like they finally got the ways, because like when you look at Toy Story, it actually looks like the Toy Story graphics. It literally just looks like from the film, so it's very accurate.
Yeah, well, they're all sort of like those sort of 3D movies, aren't they? For the most part. So we've got Tangled, Big Hero 6, Toy Story, Monsters Inc, and I did go through this last night and I can't remember what the last one is. I always forget what it is. Mount Olympus. I always forget one of them.
I know it's always that one because like
that's the only
technically new ones.
Technically returning.
Yeah.
But it's technically a new world.
Yeah, because it's sort of Mount Olympus instead of just the Colosseum.
Yeah.
In the underworld. But yeah.
And I'm assuming we've seen Twilight Town, so I guess that's in there. Because we saw Jensen's Tower as well, and that's technically part of Twilight Town.
Yeah.
I imagine obviously Radiant Garden's in there. Radiant
so.
Garden's not in there. I'll be very surprised because it's like that and Destiny Island. Even though Destiny Islands isn't a world you play,
it's usually featured in some.
Yeah, because it's Xehanort's from Destiny Islands, so it has to be in there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if the Keyblade Graveyard's going to be in there, but I imagine something similar. And then there's that world with Xehanort and Ericus, where they're talking, they're playing chess. That's a new world, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be the what you call it?
Land of Departure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a new world.
And the little ones. The Land of Departure was tiny.
Yeah.
According to the past sleep.
Yeah, it's just like a little rock. Because there was an article and it was translated, and a lot of the things on it, like I think it was mistranslated first. They were saying like every like halfway through the world, Sora was going to change costume or something. I was like, okay, well, I don't like that. But then I think it was translated, and it's just saying there's going to be a couple of worlds where he changes form like usual. And they said that one of the worlds is going to be the length of an old Kingdom Hearts title because they're going to be so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, it's probably going to be like recoded or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how long coded was, but
no. It's only seemed long because a lot of the time it was like challenging.
Yeah.
More than actual like if you could knew what to do, you just fly through it sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. What I was gonna say, oh yeah, the different special drive attacks and stuff with the weapons they showed more and more.
Oh yeah. It's all to do with like that's his terror ability, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where he changes his Keyblade into
various things,
various objects and stuff.
It turns into a yo-yo, doesn't it? The yo-yo, and then yo-yo like chomps on
yeah.
instead. So I was like, what?
I think that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is supposed to do. But then there was like in Olympus Coliseum, he gets the drive form. He gets a new drive form. Yeah. So I don't know if they're all going to be back or it's just a new one.
Yeah. It's because there's so many different games to like choose things from now. It's going to be quite.
Yeah, and then the Dream Eaters were there, just like randomly, just exploded.
Giant, what was it called? A Nyan Cat or whatever. Thingy Cat.
Oh, Nyan Cat. I know what it is.
Summit.
Meow. It's something meow.
Yeah. Meow mix.
Meow mix. I know there was another form of it called Meowgisty. And it was like looked like Mickey.
Oh god.
Because no one could work out if it was a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's clearly a cat. I think it was a mix of both.
Probably. It's a dream eater. I'd be called. Death
Yeah,
eater then. Jesus.
Yeah, that's one thing. I want them to introduce a new enemy type.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, but I want them to.
No, I know you do. I'm still rooting for my no-brainers.
Because like in Kingdom Hearts 2, it mentions something about the soul, and I just like think that would be a really cool theme. Heart, soul, and body. Negativity and dreams.
Or mix them all up in a pot. You've got a human. Yes. What else? It wasn't really long, but it was mainly about the Monster Inc. 3 stuff, wasn't it?
Monsters Inc.
Monster Inc. Kingdom Hearts 3 edition.
Yeah. I want them to show Big Hero 6. They haven't shown anything.
They've only shown a screen of it.
I think it's because they want to keep it under wraps because because the story doesn't follow.
Yeah, it's like directly after it.
Yeah, it's its own story. What would you like to see, Daniel? That was the question.
What world do I see? Ooh, it's hard, isn't it?
I think Frozen's going to be in there.
I
think the world would be cool as intense as Frozen got with everyone. I think the world should be in there.
It'd be cool. Have we done Snowy World? Yeah, I think it was Mulan a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit snowy.
Snowy.
That's it. There was no others. No, they could do Sun and the Stone.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Merlin's World, because he's been in it before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Black Cauldron.
Black Cauldron?
That's super depressing.
I can't remember that.
I don't think I ever saw it. I just know it's super depressing. Brave Little Toaster. Was that Disney? Probably not, but it is now.
It's Brave Little Toaster.
And it died. Or someone died.
I don't know, probably the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, someone died.
Which I assume was in it, because it's based on appliances.
Appliances, just all like Rotom.
It's based on Rotom. Yeah. Oh yeah, the new theme song. We're not really fans of it, are we?
No, I've probably grown because you only heard a little bit of it. You didn't hear all of it, but I just not. It just
sounds weird.
Like everyone said, oh, Sanctuary was really slow, and so and Passion were really slow. But I really liked Passion. Like when I first heard it, I thought, oh wow, okay, that actually fits.
We're hyped about Sanctuary and stuff, when we first heard it.
Yeah. It's like,
and then we were excited.
Yeah. Because I think it's just because Simple and Clean's has been it so many times.
He really has, especially playing the spin-offs. It's been in every one more than Sanctuary has. It's like,
was Sanctuary in Recoded?
I don't know. I'm sure it was Simple and Clean. It might have been.
Because it's further along the timeline. Yeah. I think it was up to a certain point where it was just Simple and Clean.
It was just like, what? But yeah, I don't know what worlds are. What I mean, these lows and
I'm just gonna do like Agrabah. I just have a feeling Hyperbar's
I
going
know
to be in
it's
it.
going to be in it. Oh god.
Because they're going to have some returning worlds in
Bustling
there.
marketplace that we keep
The
mentioning.
hustle and bustle of city life. Oh yeah, that's something. They've got NPCs in it now.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the screenshot of it?
No.
As Richie said it, right?
Show me.
I think it was
Show
on
me
here.
NPCs. Show me
It was actually
NPCs.
there.
Oh wow, NPCs, that's good. Because in 2 they made the worlds bigger, but they were really empty because there were hardly any NPCs or none.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? So that'd be good.
Yes.
There are at least 4 NPCs in Kia. Not 3. At least 4, like altogether.
Oh, there it was. But
Oh yeah, in Tangled World we're all bustling about in the marketplace. That's cool. Mickey's still winking at me. A sense of fun, they're just on a rocket.
and there was like a few people there and stuff. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I
That's
needed
cool.
that. That's
They really did do that. Even if it's just in like the hub
That's
areas.
really nice.
It does. It looks beautiful.
It's proper tasty. I'm sure you'll enjoy us watching.
Yeah.
Look at this
I mean,
screenshots.
Because Rachel looks at it up all the time.
Yeah.
And he was saying like one of the articles said that they might not give us a release date at E3, but it might be an announcement around E3,
Yes.
which would be fine.
That'd be good.
I think, like I said, that they're sort of kind of holding off on it just in case they need to delay it. I think because they haven't said Q3 or Q4, they've just said it's coming this year.
Yeah, this year.
So
Which gives them enough time to
figure out if there's any final glitches in it and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, very exciting.
Oh, why have they got like all the proper voice actors for the characters?
I bet.
No, what have they did? Like Tom Hanks and,
Oh shit.
and
yeah.
Tim Allen for
That.
Toy Story.
Tim Allen, yeah. Because we only heard the Japanese version, which is bizarre. Anyway. But yeah, God, that'd be all.
Mostly they
Usually
do
do.
it.
Because it's like direct links to Disney, so they can usually get them, can't they?
Yeah.
Tim.
The only time they did it was
Oh no.
yeah. You know who?
Jingle.
Oh yeah, him too.
What were you thinking of?
Jack Sparrow.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that was the biggest one. Yeah, Jack Sparrow.
Solo.
It was like
It was like someone trying to replicate Johnny Depp, who was doing Jack Sparrow. I think that's the best way to describe it.
it was like, it wasn't awful, but because it was just something really jarring about it.
My name's Jack Sparrow, mate.
It's like they're trying really hard and it sounded awful. Oh, so oh god.
I hope that doesn't
Oh
come
yeah,
back.
Zola. What was Zola about?
That was that.
Yeah, but why did you say Zola?
Because he didn't know Sora's
Oh
name.
yeah. I was like, it's one of those things that we joked about that much. I can't remember why we said Zola.
And you just go like, Zola! It's like, what are you on about, Jack?
Stop, lay off the drink, Jack. Lay off the bad voice acting.
I'm looking forward to seeing Kyrie.
I mean,
'Cause, yeah.
I'm not. Should be in the kitchen still.
I remember like they said like this showed a cutscene ages ago and they never ever showed it to us.
No.
It was like at an event or something and it said that it showed Riku, Sora, Kyrie and Aqua talking.
Alright.
And then they just never showed us.
They're like, whoops, they've been showed up. Just ate the film.
That's not supposed to be in there.
Oh. So yeah, that's like yeah, looking forward to it.
Yes.
It's been 13 years we've been waiting, Andrew. Except we
idiots.
haven't.
People are
It's
idiots.
just since 2 came out, so they haven't literally been waiting 13 years. Have
No,
they?
you just went straight to Kingdom Hearts 3 without playing or knowing about
It
it.
just came out like a month after. It's like, oh look. It's deadly silence. So yeah. And what other games I'm looking forward to? I'm not really looking forward to any games.
Ni no Kuni.
Ni no Kuni 2.
Yeah.
That's it though.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because all of them came out now, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's like all these games just like came out, and then it's like a big drought until like October, November.
That's
usually.
good because I got Secret Man and I haven't opened it yet.
Yeah.
So I'll give me time to play that. And I'm not getting Ni no Kuni straight away.
No, I don't think I'm, because I'm not going to be here anyway, and
No.
I'm just not going to have time to
Just
play
wait a
it.
few months and then get it.
Yeah, I'll get it when I get back.
I've got an Amazon voucher, so I can use that.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. At the same time, I'm sort of scared because I really like the familiar feature from the first game.
I'm not scared. I'm just kind of like, I'm not as excited about it as I want to be, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good and stuff. But I think the first game was just so amazing. Well, I do let's play that, but I'm getting a HD capture card.
promo.
So flashing up buttons.
I'll do that.
It doesn't let you use PS3.
Oh,
So I want them to do a remake for it for the PS4.
Ah, buggy.
I think that'd be really good.
How much a PS3 capture cards? But yeah, that'd be good.
I'd really like to do Ni no Kuni because I absolutely love that game. I was like obsessed.
Full
I was like obsessed with it. I was like played it through.
Have you got Rogue Galaxy on PSN?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that after I did Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
I was doing it between it.
Excellent. I will be doing a game review on that as well.
Yeah.
It's a bloody classic. We'll try and time it with each other so you can do it.
Rogue Galaxy is just like...
Oh, it's so random. So good. Such a good game, though.
It really was. It's like one of my favourite RPGs ever.
And no one remembers it because it came out right at the end of PS2, just as Final Fantasy 12 came out.
Yeah.
So it's like, everyone's just like, oh yeah, that game. What do you name it, really?
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, we kept looking at it and we're like, oh, this is interesting. And then we went and bought it and we're like, oh my god, this is like the most in-depth RPG I've ever played.
It was when I was reading all on PlayStation magazines and I kept seeing it. I was like, oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
It was after I'd like played Dragon Quest 8.
Yeah. And
it looked sort of like cartoony cel-shaded graphics. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I was proper on with all those sort of games.
And it was just really intensely amazing. And the characters were really good and they all had personality and stuff.
It was just good, but like different JRPG.
Yeah,
because it's like space
and planets.
It was like Star Warsy sort of feel.
But
like the combat was quite unique as well.
Yeah, it was all like
semi-real time.
Yeah, it was all like you go into it and it's more action based. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm really looking forward to doing that.
Save the rest of the rambling for a review and I'll be playing it as well.
Yes. Is there anything else about Kingdom Hearts 3, Daniel?
Not I can think of. I think we pretty much covered it. So when we expecting more news? E3? When's E3 again? Because I never know. June, okay. We'll do another shot around there. Hopefully one before that, but we usually try and cover E3 in depth, so that'd be good. Yeah, we'll see what's happening then. Yes. Oh yeah, this episode of Shotcast is going to be chock full of features, Andrew.
Is it?
I don't know. Yes, it is. Let's see what we've got. What should we start with, Andrew?
You should start with the best one.
Is it time for our much anticipated return of Ask Andrew?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, roll the jingle.
You got a problem, you can't fix. Ask Dr. Andrew. You'll solve your friends.
Ask Andrew.
Ask Andrew. Andrew.
I know, I'll just insert a jingle. It'll be good.
Just cut it back for you saying that.
Yeah. Just real behind the curtain. How do we do this, Andrew? I've forgotten. It's been that long.
Well, we have emails, Daniel.
Oh yeah, let's.
People have emailed us
Open emails. I did press the line. Okay. Right. Okay.
Okay. I don't know if any.
Are these all queries about Ask Andrew?
Yes.
Just drop your
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. Wow, Andrew, we are inundated, literally.
Are we?
With Ask Andrews. I hope you've got your doctor's stethoscope on.
I do.
Okay, you ready?
I never take it off.
It doesn't actually say who these are from, so that's just...
Oh yeah, well sometimes they write in and they're anonymous.
Yeah, anonymous for their own sake, I guess. Yeah. So keeping up with the charade. Let's just dive straight in. Okay, first one. Dear Ask Andrew, I have a silly jilly rascal as my hunchum. Can you recommend a good dilly filly milly shash? Shash? That's not a word, but neither was all of it. So Andrew, what advice would you have for that first one? I don't quite understand.
I don't know.
Don't know? Andrew, you should first time back. You've got to come with some solid advice. Don't break... I'll be well, I don't know. I just like deaf with it.
What was it?
I'll ask you again. Now you've composed yourself, even though you haven't. Actually worse. Dear Ask Andrew, I have a silly jilly rascal as my hunchum. Can you recommend a good dilly filly milly shash?
No.
Can you?
Maybe.
No?
I think
What
what he
would you
needs to
recommend?
do, I think he should dump it.
What, you dumped the dilly feeling merely shash?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's
Fed up.
Yeah, you fed up.
I'm fed up with this question. Move
Yeah,
on.
I'm quite fed up with it, to be honest. Come on. Okay. Question number 2 is from another anonymous. Oh, they're all anonymous. That's convenient. Be like. Wait, hang on. I've got to get my head around this. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, that was for another feature. They're all been sent to the same email. That's weird. To ask Andrew. I'm from the island of Buncombe. I do a lot of things on the island of Buncombe. My passion is clay making. We have no clay, but that's okay. I'm fantastic. But do you have any gum? I'm not quite sure what the question's there, but I think he just wants to know, do you have any gum? Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think, but if you want to like work with clay, you might want to move somewhere where there is actual clay.
Yes.
I mean, you know, that's. I don't know who this is,
No, I don't know. It's a mystery.
but they should, you know, tell us like, you know, why they're on an island no clay and why they're fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, don't put your problems on us, even though that's what this service is about.
Just got angry. Don't come to me with your problems. To ask Andrew why you ask me things, how dare you? Also, I want to know why he wants gum. Straight after asking questions about clay, is he meaning to use the gum before?
Well, he didn't ask a question about clay. He just said he didn't have.
Well, he
any clay.
mentions it, but then he suspiciously asks for gum. So I'm like, is he wanting to use gum for clay?
Maybe
What's his motivation here?
clay.
Yeah. Well, that's that solved. I've got 2 more, Andrew. Let's go through these quality questions. Dear Ask Andrew, I am fed up. Quotation marks. Because I'm so overbearingly boring. It's not my fault though. It's all those Huns. It's a bit racist. But they make me fed up. Sad face. I have friends, but they are fed up with me too. Question mark. Again, I'm not quite sure.
Firstly, that's not a question.
It's really not. There's a question mark there, but I'm not sure what he's asking. Just he's fed up.
Well, I think
I assume he wanted to solve all the problems for him.
I think he's quite racist, saying he's fed up with all these Huns.
Come on now.
I mean, Attila did nothing to him, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know who wrote this. Maybe it's someone from back in time.
Yeah, maybe it's a time traveler from the future. What?
Time traveler from the future that went to the past.
Oh yeah, it's one of those guys.
And was born in the present.
Born in the present and fed up of these bloody Huns.
Well, yeah. Should just grow up, really.
Grow up. So it's good sort of heartfelt advice. So that, yeah, there you go. Anonymous, grow up. So you won't be so fed up all the time. Last one now. These are good, Andrew. I like these. I like how people have sent these in.
Yeah.
And they've been very.
Well, they were all sent in like yesterday afternoon.
I know.
At specific times.
It's a sudden flood all at once. To Ask Andrew, you gave me advice before, but I'm back with needing more advice. My pistachio wife left me for my brother, who's an aardvark. I'm not an aardvark though. I mean, it's fine. If I eat nuts, I go into anaphylactic shock. Can't pronounce that. So, should I call Derek Cora and ask my money back? Should he?
Well, Derek Okora is a Schindler.
So he won't help him with his pistachio wife and his brother, who's also an aardvark.
Well, it's too late for that.
Conducting
He's moved on.
Wild affairs.
Wild affairs. You know what I mean? He's not an aardvark, so is it really his brother? And why would he marry a pistachio? Come on now.
Well, I think he's using it for a salty goodness.
So he's allergic.
I know, so he wouldn't have really worked anyway, would it?
No, so sorry.
Better off with the aardvark.
Your wife's gone forever.
Wife's gone up to bigger and better aardvarks.
Mario Cocoa Bean, you know.
Yeah, move up. Go on, splash
Move
out.
up in the world, you know. Get some Milka.
Splash out on that naughty cocoa bean.
It's like Matt's a bottle of Nutella.
Just like, I licked the jar clean. Sorry, I was at the wedding and I heard that. See, I can travel in time too. I've seen the future and it's full of Nutella.
But yeah, I'd say get your money back off Derek Okora,
definitely.
Because you know, like he's just.
The only good thing I've ever got from Derek Okora is the fact that Mary loves Dick.
Yeah.
And ever since then, my life's never been quite the same. To be quite honest with you. So yeah.
Yes. Is anyone else?
That's it.
All right. Okay. Well, join us next time on Ask Andrew.
Yes. Roll the jingle again.
You got a problem you can't fix. Ask Dr.
Ask Andrew. Ask Andrew.
No, just close. You didn't know
It just does the Shodcast. It just doesn't come back.
Oh, Andrew, that was such a good feature. I think Ask Andrew's back and stronger than ever before.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, Andrew, I'm getting a phone call.
You get a phone call, what?
Oh, yeah, it's silent. It's on silent now.
Oh.
Let me just answer that. I haven't closed it. Hello? Oh, Andrew, it's head office. It's YouTube head office, who is our boss for all our channels.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I've got an important meeting. When? In exactly a month or so. That's oddly non-specific. Yes, I'll tell him. Okay, bye. Andrew, head office rang. Head office. I don't know who it was, just head office.
Just head
it's
office.
our boss from head office.
Yeah.
Just couldn't say we've got a very important meeting in about a month's time.
Alright, okay.
Maybe more. He was oddly non-specific.
It was ugly vague.
He was oddly euphemist. Yes, they can't say words.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got an important meeting.
Okay.
He wants to talk to us about the future of our channels.
Ah.
Sounds foreboding. I don't know what I'm smiling about, to be honest. Could lose our jobs.
Yeah, it's pretty scary actually.
But yeah, anyway, moving on from that rude interruption.
Moving on.
Was that loud or something?
I don't know. Probably.
Join us next time where we interviewed the Lighthouse family.
That was head office.
That was head office. Just singing down the phone. Yeah, anyway. So, are we going to dive right into another feature? We've got some else to talk about.
No, we haven't got anything else to talk about.
We haven't done any game research news because we are not news journalists.
Yeah.
We basically just talk about the games we like.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just jump into another feature.
Oh, is it time for some bullshit news?
Yeah!
Okay. Jingle.
Bullshit news.
It's the cue for myself there. So I have to insert the jingle there. Oh, there's another feature as well, but we'll delay that a bit.
Alright.
And we'll do it right at the end.
Oh god.
It's the return of Dan's bullshit news as well of as Ask Andrew. Let me just find my notes. Jesus. Oh, that's going forward back. Sorry.
Time traveling.
I know, I'm time travelling again. Oh, bullshit news. Are you ready?
No.
I'm set my news desk. Oh, that was good. Right, okay, we're ready. See, I can do it. Acting.
Yeah.
Real action, live play. Live role play. That's it. Anyway, number 1. News just in. Firefighters free man's genitals from spanner. I've got more.
Yeah, but
Wait.
I can't.
What? You don't interrupt the news, Andrew.
Carry on.
I can't remember what I said.
Fireman genitals.
Yeah, a free man. Firefighters free. There's 2 stories with firefighters in today. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised.
He was warned of the dangers of mishandling tools, which is oddly put. They have to use cutting equipment to get him out, obviously. They just leave it there. Just like, oh, that's, I can't.
Sorry, I can't get the others off.
Stuck. Can't bother. It's you and your life with a spanner now. Yeah, I know. Full of things. What did it say? I can't read that.
It's your own
I
right.
know, I wrote it, it's super late. It was someone from
Is that right?
Maindeer Mount, I don't even know, I think somewhere in Wales, had to remove a steel ring spanner from a man who took tightening nuts to a whole new level. That's what the firefighters tweeted. And then it said later the post was later removed. Taking tightening nuts to a whole new level.
That is genius.
We've
Well,
learned-
you imagine, like, you get called out for an emergency. And that's the emergency.
Well,
It was
look down here.
During the time that it took to remove this spanner from your genitals, 7 lumberyards burned down.
I know, yeah. 7 lumberyards and an orphanage burnt to the ground.
They use the orphans as matches.
Just like pick it up and strike it on the box.
Because their hairs are like brittle.
Oh,
Because they haven't showered.
Yeah, because they're like malnourished.
Yeah.
It's really good. Ready for the second story?
Just to point out, we're not against orphans.
Yeah, we are orphan non-biased.
Oh, fantastic.
YouTuber saved by firefighters, again, after cementing his own head in microwave.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
this is
actually saw
current.
that.
This is current news.
Actually, Sue showed me that. It's probably Richie or his nephew.
One of your other
Yeah, he put-
reporters. Well, I can read on and you'll probably recognise.
Kind of remember it. Yeah, he like put his head in microwave and then he had to like cut it out.
Jay Swingler, 22, not to promote him, or his channel, I'm not going to give his channel name, wanted to use microwave as a mould, and he got his mates to pour in polyfiller.
Yeah.
So he had a heading block of cement, which is good.
I'm assuming he had a straw or something to breathe.
Yeah, they used a tube so he could breathe out of it. Which, you know, why would you? If you're stupid enough to put your head in a microwave full of
Deserve to
cement,
die.
yeah, you're pretty much natural selection at its finest.
Is that anything to get views?
Yeah, a bit anything to get views as well.
Well, like, maybe that's where I'm going wrong.
Yeah, just like kill yourself in a dramatic fashion and you'll get all the views, Andrew. I mean, you won't be able to do anything after, but you know, what a way to go. What a way to gain channel notoriety. He did other videos, including set himself in jello overnight, which is, I guess, a less drastic way of doing what he
We
did.
should ask him how to make it.
Yeah, we should, then we'll finally know the secrets of making jelly. And also a handheld fireworks shootout, which sounds perfectly natural way to kill yourself.
Does he just want to die or something?
I think so. I think he wanted to be. It was like when he stumped people. He was a dick.
Yeah. One of those. Okay.
Firefighter said, "We're seriously unimpressed, angry face." Red angry face too, Andrew.
Oh no.
Mean business. And if the firefighter's using the red angry face,
You know it's true.
Jesus, you better get yourself checked out. Another news story is angler who almost choked to death on Dover sole will probably kiss more fish.
What?
So this
He
guy,
fished up a Dover sole, kissed it, and nearly died.
he went to kiss it, and it jumped down his throat. So, which raises the question:
Why is he?
how much was he kissing it to actually dive in his mouth? So he obviously wasn't just using his lips; he's proper like mouth to mouth.
How big is a Dover sole?
Well, I'll tell you. It's 14 centimeters long, but I assume it's quite like thin to go down your throat. But Andrew did research.
What?
What?
How did that
That's
go down?
common sole. There's a Dover one.
I thought
It's still
Dover
quite flat. It's a flat fish because it's a sole.
sole- Yeah.
So that went down his throat. I don't think he's telling the full story here, Andrew. I think he
It's
was
proper weird.
I think-
He's got his eyes there on one side of his
some
head.
fisk.
He's-
So, you know.
Yeah, okay, right. So, like, that's questionable beyond belief.
So he's obviously having some sort of sexual act with it if his mouth's wide open and he's
He
getting
sleeps
right
with the
down.
fishes.
He sleeps with the fishes, literally.
I'm going to SeaWorld!
Just takes his trousers off and dives in the sea. And then he's quoted as saying, "Just a bit bigger." Oh no, hang on. Easy. I'll finish. Just like you're saying, he wants a bigger one. So the head story is like he nearly choked death on Dover sole, and will probably kiss one again. Like probably. It's like, well, I can't trust myself. I'll probably do it again. But then he has the proviso, but probably not. Probably just a bit bigger and not a sole. So he's gonna go around kissing bigger
Ah, pun.
fish. Ah,
I know a pun when I see one.
you are a pun when you see one. So yeah, apparently just wriggled down his windpipe and he like had a cardiac arrest. So what the hell did that happen though? Like that's a whole soul.
It's just like,
It's just like holds it to his eyes like, well, I'm here now. I'll finish. So, just takes it all the way down his
Just like-
throat. So next week we see like ambulances going towards. So yeah, that's one guy. He's clearly still on the rampage. And then we'll finish with this.
is
story.
that okay?
One more.
Alright.
So you had 4 Ask Andrews, I had 4 bullshit news.
Oh,
it's classic. China passenger throws coins into plane engine for good luck.
oh Jesus!
I assume. Well, I know when he did it, but it just sounds like they were just laying out the window, just like throwing coins, just like into the wind. Went to the end.
That sounds like when I was going to Florida one time, and like there was just a pigeon on the wing, and the ground crew were just pointing at it, laughing, and then all of a sudden like they turned the engine on, and it went right
God,
inside
it didn't do it.
Yeah, and I was just
Jesus
like, oh god, I'm flying on this plane.
and then just like.
It just got sucked in, and they just didn't do anything about it. They're like, oh, I'm not trying to. Pigeon's gone on the way. It could be weird. It could be like that time when I nearly died on my way back from California.
Yeah, and had to dump engine fuel
over the Rocky Mountains. But back to the actual story at hand.
If you're in the Rocky Mountains, you had like 10 tons of plane fuel dumped on you. Yeah, so apparently this 80-year-old Chinese lady made a good luck offering whilst boarding. So I don't know why she's like letting like how far did she throw these coins? Because you're not like right up to the
to
the
it
end.
must have been like one of those where you go on the runway.
She's 80 and must have just like toddled up to it and just like it just throws the coins in, just like smattering about. And apparently the ironic thing it was meant to be because she's a Buddhist, she thought it was a prayer to safety. Throwing coins into the engine. Safe travels! Just like sets on fire.
So the plane just like crashes, but it's still on the ground.
Just goes, just lands on it. Just like, well, the gods aren't in your favour.
Amaterasu ain't coming to save you now.
Just cuts to a god. It's just a plane with like the red markings.
It's a white plane with red markings.
And it forced evacuation of 150 passengers for several hours. I just put at the end is a Buddhist. Like that just explains it all. So she's a Buddhist. Let her off. And that's the end of this week's this episode's edition of Bullshit News, Andrew. Roll jingle.
Bullshit news.
That was good bullshit news.
Yeah, it was really good bullshit
Oh,
news.
it's good items, Andrew.
Dan, you need to be sat like a news desk.
I do. Well, I might if bullshit news keeps coming thick and fast. I'll do some like scene setup and videos and stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
So what have we got left, Daniel? We're gonna
We only got one more feature, but what could we talk about
one more feature. Oh yeah.
to end the show with? How long could we do that? Oh God.
How long have we got?
We did 5 minutes and then it's like 40 minutes. So
It wasn't 5 minutes.
wasn't it? It's like 10.
It was like 20 or something.
Oh well, we'll end it there.
I don't know how long it was, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty long.
Oh, it was 10.
10.
That's
okay.
alright. We've got 5 more minutes and then we'll do it.
Alright.
Okay, so what are you planning? You're going back to America, aren't you?
Yeah.
When are you going?
March 19th.
March 19th.
Not next week, the week after.
Couple of weeks. Oh.
And then I'll be back May 14th. I'm coming back a week earlier because no one can pick me up from Easter. So I'm having to like come back a week early, which is really annoying. But
no. That's alright. That was a surprise thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, American.
and then I hopefully will be doing some streaming whilst I'm out there.
Oh cool.
Do Kingdom Hearts because his internet's running really good. So
yeah. Well,
they get like 300 like megabits.
What?
And we get like
magic.
Mine's like 40
to
30 maximum or something.
You get a thimble of a megabit.
Yeah, I'm just like okay.
You have to divide it among the family.
And you're doing your book.
Hopefully, it's crunch time. So the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping to get it finished.
Yeah.
It's meant to be finished like around now, but it was an unrealistic deadline, so I'm not.
Yeah, it was really unrealistic when they just were like, "Oh yeah, we told you over the phone, maybe."
Yeah, I mentioned it briefly that I forgot about. So it's like
you need it in writing.
Yeah, in writing.
Yeah, it's a damn huge project.
It's like ridiculous.
And then they gave you that fantastic template.
Oh yes, which I'll see if I've heard back of that. But yeah, basically finishing that off, and upside is I'll have my first illustrated book out in shops, which is good.
Daniel, you should do it with me.
We should do it with you.
Illustrate my book.
Do we have to?
Yes.
I'm sad forever now.
Sad forever.
I'm sad inside, Andrew. But yeah, I'll do it.
Then we can get our name out there. Might need to finish my book, but
details. I've got a book I want to do as well. I've got 2, so it's like, you know, maybe I'll just do my own and yours and stuff.
Oh, Daniel, I'll write your book.
I don't think my book can handle how many puns, to be honest. To be frank, Andrew, I'll be honest with you. The pages will set alight. But yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Just
business arrangement.
Oh, it's a business meeting. Not from head office though.
No, not head office.
This is at our office. This is at Drew Gamer office HQ.
Yeah. Everyone always likes my set up.
Really, it'll be
It plushes the background on the Kingdom Hearts poster
That's
here.
good,
With Sora there.
I said Sora, so his neck craning in, just like giraffe-like in the distance. Desert owl-like. So he flapped through the door.
As I just did like a crusty laugh right.
What a way to kick it off with a bang.
Well, Daniel, we have one more feature to do.
One more feature!
What is that feature?
Oh, you know what? I was going to introduce a new feature, but...
we should do it. Do it.
Oh, hang on.
What's
I've got to try and make it up. It was... No, I knew what it was. I knew the name of it. I just hadn't, like, prepped for it.
We'll do it in the next one then.
Okay, I'll do the reveal now. And the next episode, I'll do it, okay? It was... What was it? It was... What was it? It was, Nog's dating hotline.
Nog's dating hotline.
With our special guest, Nog, from Final Fantasy VIII, that you probably won't remember, because he wasn't even a main character. But I've thought of a good idea for like a little animated graphic, so I'm going to pop that up in it.
You're going to put the sound effects of Nog in the background?
I will try.
Doesn't he just like burp?
It's regurgitated. But yeah, that was our favourite Final Fantasy VIII character, clearly, Jesus. So yeah, that's a new feature coming.
Okay.
So that'll be lots of
dating hotline
tips and such. Might have a crossover and Andy's Ask Andrew. I can pass some.
Oh yeah, Noel can pass me some of his information.
Yeah, he can come out with some like hot facts and he can pass one to you. So yeah, that's coming soon. But now is
I'm
the
not
time.
prepared.
Well, be prepared. I need my timer, don't I?
Yeah, you need the time. You need to give me a game as well. It's time for the 60-second scramble.
Yeah,
Jingle.
He does a ramble using his mandible. It's Andy's 60-second scramble.
60-second scramble. I think that was just a jingle, but I'll put some music to it. Just me going 60-second scramble.
I thought I had like a theme tune.
You do, with the little head popping along. Can you remember it?
Like something about using a mandible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I can't remember it now. I'll just play it in edit. Well, I've put you're doing Bugs Bunny Lost in Time because we have a list of crap games, but that
no, don't talk about that, Daniel.
I'm not. I'm talking about 60-second scramble. But you haven't played them all, so
I played that.
you played this. But can you remember it enough to do 60-second scramble?
No.
Well,
Yes.
perfect. Let's do it. Okay. 6-second scramble. Andy tries to.
What was it? Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Yeah. Andy,
Okay.
Andrew summarises the game in sort of review form in
Do I?
60 seconds of a very classic but shite game. Andrew is currently turning into a cow. Live from the scene, it's Daniel Hill reporting. Andrew's bovine. Divine.
Divine 60-second scramble.
Transformation. Okay, you ready?
No, but
No, not the bovine divine.
Alright.
Oh, my throat's dying. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6-second scramble, go.
Bugs Bunny Lost in Time was a game for the PlayStation 1. It was during the period where they had a lot of platformers, so they decided to do a Looney Tunes one where he goes running through time, he finds Merlin, who has a really weird voice, and then he constantly goes through time collecting carrots, and he sees like various versions of the Looney Tunes characters. Like he goes back into the prehistoric times and there's like a Yosemite Sam that's a caveman, and he goes, and then I got stuck in the area that was like Gangster New York or Gangster Chicago, and it had some really weird characters, and I didn't know what to do. I kept going back and forth between it, and it was pretty horrendous. And like the controls were so bad, and like he was really slow, and he was like, it wasn't anything like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, or Gex or anything like that. It was super slow. It was horrible. I hated it. What?
What platform?
PlayStation 1.
Oh.
It was for the PlayStation 1. I did say that at the start of the
Okay, I'll just ignore you.
Yeah, you got everything I say. But you know, I've got 10 seconds left in this, and you know, it's like Bugs Bunny. You know, give him some sass because he was actually Oswald the Rabbit originally.
What's a dog?
Lots of dub.
Just finish it on that. Andrew, you finished in time. I had to add my own content just to fill out the minute.
Because I didn't play it enough to.
I just played it up to like, the gangster level.
Yeah.
Brilliant, Andrew. That was very insightful and informative 6-second scramble. And
Thank you.
it's something we've come to respect from your shoddy life. But this is the Shodcast.
Sorry, just let's.
Just inhale the microphone, Jesus. But yeah. Oh.
Well, thank you, everyone, for
joining us for our
60 minute scramble.
60-minute shod crumble.
Apple crumble.
Oh, that's another feature. We haven't got enough features. We'll just pick up the names and figure out what they are after.
And we'll be like, game news, Kingdom Hearts, next scramble. Scramble? Next feature. Jingle!
Jingle! Us screaming Jingle is a new feature.
The next scramble. just like beating some eggs.
Quick, Andrew, beat the eggs faster!
Oh, there you go. That's a challenge for us. You can make scrambled eggs.
Andrew
like that
beats eggs.
challenge on that thing on Saturday mornings that Mum used to watch. And they're like,
That's specific.
it's like a cooking show or something.
There we
And they have a challenge where they have to like cook like a 3-egg omelette in 30 seconds as quick as possible. Which I argue that it's just a scrambled egg.
Yeah.
It's not an omelette.
Not really. Just give it time to become an omelette. Just beat the eggs. Okay, well, thanks for joining us on
And on that bombshell.
the Andy Dan Shodcast episode 24. It's over. Join us next time for episode 25, sometime in the future. I don't know when, but join us then anyway.
Alright.
See you next time.
Bye.
This week's Andy and Dan Shodcast was brought to you by the Chill Creative Team, Danji's Designs, and a network of awesome.
Don't forget that as well as YouTube, you can also find me across all my other social media, which I will link in the description. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Speak to you next time.